Not guilty. So not guilty, right? Wrong. Hello, my fam. It is Perez, the queen of all media, the original influencer, and your number one source for everything Diddy drama. His defense lawyer, Mark Agnifilo, was doing his best today during closing arguments to convince the jury that he should be acquitted of all the federal charges against him. He is having to contend to trafficking, racketeering, and prostitution that could see him behind bars for the rest of his life. The defense argued that claims made by the prosecution don't constitute sex trafficking. Rather, this was Combs and Cassie's personal sex life. Agnifilo called the charge the lowest hanging fruit. This is his girlfriend, he told the jury. There is no suggestion that he is making money from this. This is their personal life. They are swingers. This is their lifestyle. He said evidence showed that Cassie wanted to participate because this is how they are close. Your likes and their likes become one, and that is what love is, and that is what was going on with Cassie. Adding that she got confidence because she dated Michael B. Jordan. What? When she wasn't with Sean Combs, she was with Michael B. Jordan, the most handsome man in the world. She was not going to slow down. Mark argued that Cassie wanted to do the freak-offs, that she, quote, is at a high level. She has sexual confidence. She is not clutching pearls. Mark told the jury that some couples could be close by drinking lemonade with strawberries, but Diddy and Cassie preferred something racier. Cassie wanted to do this, he told them. Continuing his jokey, jovial, sarcastic tone today, Mark also stated the obvious, said, there's a lot more dirty talk in this case than most criminal cases, by a long shot. Once again, he reminded the jury, the evidence is overwhelming that Cassie wanted to do this. His lawyer also said that former employee Mia, whom alleged that Diddy raped her on numerous occasions, also was a willing, happy participant in a consensual relationship with him. They weren't boyfriend-girlfriends, but when they hooked up, she wanted it. His lawyer also says that Diddy did not try to witness tamper with Mia. He didn't explain why Diddy was reaching out to her. He says that the prosecution misled the jury, and Agnifilo showed the jury texts that they had seen earlier in the trial from a conversation between Mia and his security guard when she told him that she was out of money. His security guard responded offering Mia help if she needed it. Agnifilo did not address the other reach outs from Diddy and his bodyguard during the ongoing federal investigation. Marky Mark took it a step further and told the jury that Cassie lied about Diddy raping her after they broke up. In September of 2018, the alleged incident happened, and today his defense lawyer told the jury, I suggest to you, maybe it didn't happen. Mark cited a September 27th text where Cassie said to Diddy, I had a lot of fun with you, thank you. And I told myself I didn't want anything to happen. While they were together, she got a FaceTime call from her now husband. The defense proposed that she lied to her then boyfriend because she was caught ignoring his call and instead said she was raped by Diddy. This is very important to note. Diddy's attorney tried to dismiss the sex trafficking charges. However, According to the law, jurors only need to believe that Diddy coerced or forced these women to participate in freak-offs one time in order to find him guilty of sex trafficking. I think that's doable. How about you? Diddy's lawyer also took many shots at Jane, his ex-girlfriend, shaming her, telling the jury, you guys know who her baby father is, and you know who she was with in Vegas, he said, referring to facts that were never confirmed in the trial. He also added that Jane was drawn to that kind of strata. That's just how she moves. His lawyer argued that, yes, Diddy filmed a lot of homemade adult movies, and that really isn't a big deal, his lawyer said. The defense conceded that Diddy regularly shot footage of his girlfriends having intimate relations with escorts as he watched and filmed during the hotel nights or Wild King nights or freak-offs. They went by many different names. He's not the only man in America making homemade corn. His attorney insisted, however, that Diddy would never use the footage for blackmail. More shaming and just insulting of Cassie. Mark said that Cassie's career, which was in the hands of Diddy, which she alleged he prevented her from doing so much to further her career. Mark says that Cassie's music career was never successful because she's not a remarkable musician. Okay, he might be right about that one. Okay. Mark hammered home that Cassie and Jane were so happy to be involved in the freak-offs and happy to be filmed. Agnifilo described what's depicted on the videos as an escape, not evidence of criminal activity. Marky Mark's closing arguments were erratic, and that's a kind depiction of what went down today. However, he did make some good points, and I've called them out. Perhaps one of the strongest points that he mentioned was that the drugs that Diddy used were for personal consumption. While still illegal, that does not meet the legal definition of distribution. This is important because the government believes that narcotics distribution is one of the clearer examples of illegal acts that would support a racketeering conspiracy charge. Speaking of charges, the jury will now be charged Monday, the judge said today, which means deliberations won't be able to begin until immediately after that. So deliberations will begin Monday. Maybe by some miracle, perhaps, there might even be a verdict this Monday. But before that, we've still got more from Mark. More craziness. You won't believe what he said next. I will share that with you in another video, as well as the prosecution's rebuttal. Stay tuned for that. Make sure you've watched my previous videos from today, and let's discuss everything that we have learned now in the comment section.